how they perform. Some players tend to also have some issues with the early mornings, but it is going to be nicoodoz finding the open and just wait for the retake to happen. I mean, look at the utility on the CT side. 2 smokes, a flash, and a kit is enough to clear up the site and get an opening, but nicoodoz, quick headshot, makes quick work of robiin, and the push is coming forward. This is problematic. flameZ with the headshot on into nicoodoz on the retake, but it's just all orange all day.
Responding this first buy around flameZ, playing that close angle. The flashbang will come through, but Surreal manages to avoid it, and flameZ from behind picks up 2 already. Endpoint in the first buy round. Resurgence from the UK side.
A player on the site that Surreal that ran away completely baited them in a false sense of security there, so that flameZ could still get the double catch. Of course, you still need to check your angles. At least one of the two always has to do that, but still a great job there from Endpoint so far. The push towards the site, as you said, it is a bonus round. The bomb is going to attempt to be planted. He gets wall banged through, takes a nice hefty amount of damage though. And AcilioN, that smoke is a little bit off the mark. Close range, 3 CTs around the corner. He gets himself only 1, unfortunately, and that's going to be nicoodoz overwhelmed. It is going to be the round win for Endpoint. They keep 3 alive. They pick up they keep the AWP, and they have 3 kills on, of course, the man, the myth, the legend himself, flameZ.
Force from Copenhagen Flames, and they're making their way onto the B-bomb site. Surreal will be tested alongside flameZ. Surreal good for 1. flameZ 1 for his own. AcilioN and maNkz, they're shutting things down, and already they've brought it back to 3 versus 3. In from heaven, this nade could be good. A Kobe dunker, and then robiin takes up 1 into nicoodoz. The main man is out of commission as 2 remaining players, the Danes.
Yeah, but if jabbi finds the kill there, oh no, he turns his back. If he found the kill there, they could have rotated quickly towards the A bomb site, or at least faked the rotation. Now the bomb's going to go down maNkz. At least they'll gain the money for the plant, but there are 3 CTs that are going to push into him, and they're trying to work together to make sure that their losses are minimal. Flash comes out, gives MiGHTYMAX a cross forward, but they line up almost, and luckily there's MiGHTYMAX with the headshot. That got a little bit too dicey there for Endpoint in the end, but it is going to be 2 rounds dealt with, but they might also not expect an opper to be down here. Oh no, he's being pushed in. He finds himself 1 right before he falls. That's the minimal. Versus 4, the smoke's gonna dissipate soon, and they're gonna get aggressive on the side of Endpoint. MiGHTYMAX gets tagged up, and it's gonna be jabbi and maNkz buzz. I mean, they just got absolutely the pounds going. It is gonna be the remaining CTs heading towards connector. Maybe just trying to save the weapons at the moment. Surreal's gonna walk up, but maNkz is holding the angle. Will find the headshot, and now it's
they didn't, but they do that, and so in doing so, they set themselves up. 1 hits, allowing jabbi to push his way up in towards that front part position. The flash coming over, and he's good for the first. MiGHTYMAX caught by the flash, deleted. Crucial in there with a trade double. Left with only 19 HP. Needs to be wary not to over aggressor. He'll be dropped with these. Flashbangs coming over on towards B and already been tested. Surreal needs to go huge here. Maybe spot AcilioN and maNkz, though. They go huge, and already Crucial and robiin, I think they might make this early decision just to save these weapons.
Yeah, robiin's completely stuck. He can't get out. He does have a molly, but he's just going to walk into the enemy's molly, and oh my god, 10 HP naded down. Haha, that's a very sad.
Agreed.
Well, you're just going to be feeling in a little bit of a downer position, and that's just a terrible way to start into this. The jump gets spotted out. If he's going to go for another jump? I mean, he's constantly jumping around, but it's nicoodoz finding the opening pick onto flameZ. That it's going to be the A-sided hit, which so far it looks like that gamble might just be paying off.
Yeah, 100% now. Crucial good for 1, though. It's a nice shot through him. robiin doubles up as he pulls out of bank, and in a 4 vs 4, they're making this doable. Endpoint. We also a resurgence of robiin and Crucial shutting things down. MiGHTYMAX to one of his own. It's all onto that man, nicoodoz. He needs to go huge. It's 1 versus 3. Well, the AWP, he's got a tough one for him. He swings through, though, looking for it and finds it. It's a nice shot on towards Crucial, but it will only be gone to see. Obviously, they're making their way into his bar from Crucial. He needs to go huge here once again. We saw him pick up 1. A shot rattles off, and nicoodoz go for the first and the second. He's been gifted 2 frags, and already Endpoint are starting to fall like dominoes. They've been put into a sticky situation with nicoodoz. When he's firing all cylinders, that's not the opponent you want to be coming against. With a 3 versus 5 and maNkz on the flank, he could be good for one of his own here. Has rattled a spray off, good for the first, but will only be 1 as flameZ in for the trade. A 2 versus 4 retake. This can be a tough one for Endpoint. We might again see the early call, just to say.
Never see that one working out. I always see teams getting completely crushed by that move, but definitely a little bit of team
round. At Endpoint, they will have a comfortable fall by, but because of the quad boost there, we are going to see it, and it's working in their favor. nicoodoz.
That flanking lurk, and MiGHTYMAX knows something's up, is going to peek onto jabbi, does find him, and does take him down, even though it took a little bit longer than he would have liked. The squeaky door gets open, maNkz tagged down to 15 HP, and MiGHTYMAX gets himself the second. So he is actually doing a lot of work right now, but it's going to be the push towards the A-bomb site. Crucial on site, needs some help, needs some backup. He's down to 14 HP. Around the corner is AcilioN, jumping around, finding Crucial, getting the kill. The site is lost. 19 HP on MiGHTYMAX. Go for it. A 3-on-3 retake. They have kits. They have a singular flash still left. nicoodoz with the AWP could be the best target to take down, but he jumps. He falls down. I think that's the reason why he whiffed. And it's going to be a 2-on-2 coming forward. It's all on to Nodios in a 1v2. The bomb is going to get defused. Never mind. Denied. Nodios makes sure that that bomb is not going to get saved by the side of Endpoint, and it's going to be Copenhagen Flames on double digits indeed.
Yeah, to make matters even worse, robiin.
Flames, but that Molly is going to delay any push forward. I mean, he should be able to find a catch there. Nice catch by robiin. Gets away for now, but is going to get pushed in. Completely blinded. Great flash coming out from Nodios to blind robiin and make the trade happen. 4 versus 4 situation ensues. The bomb is heading out towards A-Long, where we have got Crucial with the AWP. Does he catch the play? No, he loses it out against jabbi. Not at the moment having fun on that AWP.
No, agreed there. It's not being the greatest for him. I'm pretty sure he was also glass cannon. maNkz good for one of his own into Surreal. MiGHTYMAX, he's got huge. So a double frag, but he wouldn't even manage to pick up one. He has nicoodoz. No. So quick in reactions there to drop MiGHTYMAX. And it's all onto the young star Flames to pull off something here. He has been good, but playing consistent B rotators forced him to very awkward angles and now dropped to low HP. He's going to just fall away with 2, but it's going to be a free bomb plant. The shots are rattling off just above his head. 2 HP is just a matter of time. Another flash coming through. That's one though, a consolation kill, but it will only be the one.
Peek their direction and they immediately jump out to push forward. It is going to be MiGHTYMAX taken down. Copenhagen Flames, they're playing like a group. They're always with 2 players at least, if not more. And they play the refrags. This time around, though, AcilioN gets taken down. jabbi around the corner will get finished off by robiin. Luckily enough, robiin uses his skill with the MP9 to find the kill. There's out a player towards A-Long. robiin gets completely blinded, but maNkz finds Flames in the back. robiin with the third. And now it's all on a 1v1. Crucial versus Nodios. It is an MP9 versus an AK. So the advantage should be in favor of the Copenhagen Flames. But the fact that you can run around and spray and pray with that MP9 is, of course, a big plus. And he tries to get it done at Crucial. Little bit of a stack. The only negative side I see is the fact that the Flames do not have a kit, so they have to really make sure that they lock it down before the plant comes in. There's going to be jiggling around the pillar, but the flashes are on point. It is going to be all terrorists all day. Endpoint secure the site, and it's maNkz in a 1v3 situation. robiin's reasonably tagged. I mean, it's not out of the realm of possibilities, but now that he's been gushed, it kind of is with the round. Still very heavily performing on the T side, so that's where their strength lie. Even though Overpass is more often than not a CT-sided map, it does this is definitely a team that can turn it in their favor on the T side. Agreed. But not if the deagles come swinging like that. 3 quick kills for the Copenhagen Flames, and they're trying to push forward. jabbi finds himself his 3rd of the round, and my god, they're getting absolutely
points. But heading into this round, we are going to see a full buy coming out from Endpoint to try and make something happen. Deep nade in towards that position. Nodios is down. It's a low HP, but jabbi opens things up. It could be good for a second as well as them rotate.
You know, a little bit of patience can go a long way if you can bait out some utility. robiin gets taken down. Crucial with the trade, but AcilioN peeks out wide just at the right time to find Crucial. Now it's a 2-on-2 situation ensuing. nicoodoz is on the scout though, so not the greatest defender's weapon. But look at this, maNkz already flanking from behind. The bomb's going to get planted towards Struck because Surreal knows something fishy might just be happening, and it's going to be nicoodoz. Well, he has a couple of terrorists to deal with, and the backup from his teammate is pretty far away. maNkz is rotating all the way through, should be able to spot the head of Surreal, but Surreal finds the head instead of maNkz, and now it's nicoodoz with the deagle in hand in a 1v2 spotted. One player out peeks out wide, finds the catch on Surreal, but well, let's see. nicoodoz peeking aggressively forward. The flash gonna blind him completely, but he has...
Thing happen of this is the smokes come over, but AcilioN dropped one of his own, and maNkz has spotted the cross in from Monster. Monster drops in towards close water, but maNkz opens things up. He's good for one, but it will only be one. Crucial in there with the trade. Drops him and brings it back to 4 versus 3, and Endpoint can maybe make this work. But it's a nice angle from AcilioN. nicoodoz with the team kill. Deletes Nodios, sputtering from behind.
Doesn't
they finish
matter.
things off. A questionable one, to say the least, but heading into this one, Endpoint, only the upgraded pistols with ores are fine, and Nodios will be aware he gets the first. robiin drops and already...
Well, it is going to be a 4 versus 5 situation right now, but the CTs, they're letting go of the side. AcilioN just spraying through, and this is looking like it's all set and done on the first map. With MiGHTYMAX and Crucial, the only last remaining terrorist left standing. And, well, MiGHTYMAX, if he hits a couple more of those big boy deagle headshots, it could still go in their favor, but it is problematic, especially considering that CTs have a decent amount of utility. But Crucial finds himself nicoodoz. Nodios gets taken down by MiGHTYMAX. All of a sudden, the deagle's going big, but jabbi, of course, he bails his team out at the last round of this first map. And Copenhagen Flames, 16-6. That's 10 rounds difference on the opening map, and that's a absolutely deadly destruction coming out from the...
They took down a monstrous 16-6, and it's all up to Endpoint to respond. And nicoodoz and Nodios already off to a flying start, but DK...
Spot them out going in towards Graveyard. It is going to be one being stuck, but they're walking into the crosshairs. It's just AcilioN and Nodios just chiming in for the...
All by, and already nicoodoz taking damage. The scout being put to good work. Crucial, though, will be dropped by maNkz. He's good for one, nearly a second. Flames lucky to stay alive, but his HE could finish things off. We'll just fly past him. And he's dropped by Flames. I think he thought he was safe.
That's very deadly. They are playing the buddy system towards the sandbags area. robiin peeks around the corner, gets taken down. Rotating back. He wanted to check CT, but because of a shot coming through, it forces the move going back, and now Surreal gets a crucial kill onto AcilioN, finds himself Nodios as well. The site is lost, but look at that damage that they've suffered. There is going to be the save coming out from Copenhagen Flames, and Endpoint's force up does pay dividends.
Yeah. The force what he said was a risky one. Well, it works in their favor, DK, and they've picked up a first round, and now they can maybe start changing some momentum together.
Maps, because just like on Vertigo, for instance, you have so many tight, close corners that MP9s and CZs...
Save here coming in next one. We mentioned their economy isn't the greatest, and they want to attempt to keep hold of the MP9s, which doesn't, you know, open up this question of how they play coming into next.
Yep, and Copenhagen Flames, as you said, no real money behind them. nicoodoz did save some extra cash, of course, because he wants that AWP on the first gun round, and...
Be 4 players here. One making their way just in and around apartments, being a nuisance, but swinging the MP9. Flames picked up the first, and maNkz already out.
Looking like they're a little bit alive. Copenhagen Flames 2 times in a row have been pretty much gamble stacking the wrong site in that regard. Well, maybe they'll be able to find this AK, which would, of course, be great for the CTs, because not really much that they can save this round. nicoodoz' head armor is probably the best save. Oh my god, Surreal peeks around the corner, and that's a possibly get another AK drop. But the problem is, of course, he has backup behind him. Nodios will get taken down. AK will be saved by AcilioN, and push forward, peek past the smoke, and you get absolutely mowed down. It is going to be Flames rushing in. He finds maNkz, who is not ready for it, and Nodios, he's stuck behind the pillar. Spray comes out, moves himself towards new box, and will at least hold down the site for a little bit longer, but the bomb's heading towards A. And towards A, it's going to be jabbi in a 1 versus 3 situation. He's being circled. There's sharks all over the place, and he's going to get spotted out by Surreal. AcilioN finds robiin, though, making it a 3-on-3 situation. The retake is on, and it is going to be MiGHTYMAX with Scout and Surreal with the AK, both.
However, I do like this call. They're sending Flames in for just an information play. He has 8,000 in the bank. It doesn't need to over-aggress, but if they can send them over...
Be knocked out of a 100k tournament, indeed. But now it is going to be problematic. Flames finds the catch onto maNkz still. And Nodios, he needs to be careful. He does find flames in return, but MiGHTYMAX jumps through, gets the headshot because their back is turned open right now. The smoke from AcilioN to keep them at bay, but he's completely blinded, relocates around, but they don't expect jabbi to be in that position. Luckily enough, MiGHTYMAX and Surreal both get the kills, and it's going to be nicoodoz to save his AWP into the next round. And Copenhagen Flames, they're being
up if they want to go lurking from the nade coming through as well. nicoodoz will be wary of the players in behind, but I think he will do just enough to keep hold of his AWP.
Which, of course, you know, TEB stands for the Esports Bible, which you should also hit up on Twitter. And Copenhagen Flames, they came back to play. nicoodoz and AcilioN both chiming in for a kill. Nice flash over. And AcilioN holding the angle, but he doesn't know that there's a second play peeking around the corner. But nonetheless, it's MiGHTYMAX in a 1v3 situation right now. Peeks wide, but the molly is burning him. I mean, he probably should have waited a little bit longer with tossing of the molly and the smoke, but it is going to be the opening pick there. Secured, but Nodios gets traded out. nicoodoz with the AWP towards Coffins. The bomb will get planted. It will be completely stuck down, but a 4-on-3 retake definitely doable right now for the side of the Copenhagen Flames. jabbi even finds robiin through the smoke now.
Yeah.
And they are grouping up all towards the construction position.
He needs to go huge here. MiGHTYMAX low. HP on his teammate. The swing coming in. And he's dropped. maNkz picking up the frag. AWP's got it all to find, but 3 players, and it's just going to be an easy shutout. Copenhagen Flames on a perfect retake there. Just about pick up the defuse. It's a 4th round on the board.
And a molly forces them back. Another molly coming out as well. Deeper in banana. Reaggress goes for the big boom. Headshot onto Flames. Even tags down robiin to 41 HP. They get themselves banana control, and a great move coming out from the Flames to gain map control in their favor. Now AcilioN against MiGHTYMAX around the corner. Headshot secured. That's a 2-man advantage all of a sudden for the Flames, and they are recovering nicely. But robiin, luckily enough, with the headshot, playing with his teammate jabbi, who is going to rotate towards small pit. Flick does not connect. The cross into the site, but it is going to be jabbi who has to go big. However, Surreal finds himself too traded out by Nodios. It's all on Crucial in a 1v2. He's had a pretty slow game series so far, but this is his time to step up in a 1v2 clutch situation. He needs to connect these shots that push him from 2 different angles. It's going to be a jump over. Can he connect that Flick? Oh no, the jump is actually not going to come through, and that smoke was a little bit weird in that regard as well, but it's Crucial 1v1 against Nodios, who's going to jump outside. But it's Copenhagen Flames started the round, and how aggressive they got and how much control they gained. It's rather surprising that they still managed to lose it. It is going to be Nodios killing his own teammate there. Another sus moment on the side of the Flames. They really don't like each other, it seems, because they keep killing their own teammates by accident, I assume. Quote unquote, the HE nade finds Nodios, and it makes it a 3-on-3 situation going forward. But yeah, deadly teammates right now on the Copenhagen Flame side.
Yeah, needs to be worried of them behind. AcilioN good for 1, but quickly traded out by robiin as he picks up 1 through the smoke and brings it back in his favor. He will drop an HE out, but it will be a safe plant for Endpoint. Now in a 2 versus 2, they got the information on 1, and the rotation is expected from the second.
Yeah, nicoodoz, AWP. I mean, Crucial did just jump through the smoke to go for a big play, but will nicoodoz do the exact same? Smoke as dissipated. robiin finds the headshot and it's all onto jabbi while he's playing from the exact same position they knew he was in previously.
Which can really get to you, and we are seeing now Copenhagen Flames and Niko of their own. Molotov's coming over as well. The flashbang coming through. Nodios playing close with the maNkz, and of course he finds a kill. Couldn't even for a second as well. Flames low HP. The jumping maNkz will finally be dropped, and Flames pick.
Well, the pistols can definitely be deadly. AcilioN towards mid. Flames peeking around the corner. It is going to be still a headshot somehow that he manages to find. Crucial gets himself tagged up by the P250. And now jabbi close range. Crucial gets overwhelmed by nicoodoz aggressing forward. Oh my god, no! This is a...
Pick up a kit. Well, we'll see if Endpoint are punished for this, but we'll be coming against just the Glocks and a little bit of utility.
Well, it is going to be a quick rush down with the Glocks. You can definitely turn it in your favor.
Yeah, agreed.
For the side of Copenhagen Flames.
Crucial needs to go huge here. Flames good for the first. Crucial tapping away, but it won't work in his favor, and jabbi shuts down 2. Now it's all on to a 2 versus 2. They made this a very doable round. Low HP on Copenhagen Flames, so we'll all get the bomb plant, and that's really the priority. MiGHTYMAX going to drop a nader, dunker in, and jabbi down to 32. Now he needs to set up these positions, play around this box with the USP. He needs to make it work in his favor. Got the bomb plant. The pressure is on the CT side now.
Oh, Nice catch, though, making it a one-on-one situation. Not good. AcilioN, however, his position is now known. However, time is ticking down. AcilioN, he's done already enough to win the round. And it is going to be all kills for Endpoint, but the round win for the Flames. And that's what you're looking for if you're the T side right now. It's so minimalistic, but still so beautiful.
Exactly. You love to see it. One of the old school ones as well. You don't have to see it too often. And we're seeing it work in true favour as MiGHTYMAX good for one, but will only be one. nicoodoz in there for the trade. Brings it back to a 4 versus 4.
Definitely had the opportunity there to get more than only one singular kill, but the round, well, they're still young. We see another Kamicho Dragon coming out from Crucial this time around. They are keeping a little bit of extra money for him for the AWP possible buy later on. Peek out wide, but it is going to be the terrorists getting the kills. The problem is, of course, look at the HP combined. They have less than 100. Hell, combined they have way less than 100, and a random shot through the smoke finds a kill for Flames. It is going to be a 2-on-2, and this actually, even though the weapons favors the terrorists, the HP favors the CTs, and I mean robiin and Flames looking really good, jumping around the corner with the mac 10. Boom! Endpoint, they managed to get the force working in their favor, and they secure the force round right after the pistol, and a beautiful one at that.
Yeah, the battle of the...
No AWP just yet in the server, but definitely gotta fear those AK. Surreal, however, no one checking around the corner. He gets himself one, tags maNkz down to 52, and behind the smoke is Crucial, but he gets completely caught off guard, blinded. Rush down, there's going to be the quick push towards the side. Nodios absolutely godlike flick onto MiGHTYMAX. The site's lost, and it's going to be a robiin and Flames to just save their rifles into the next round.
Normally seen as a much better on the T side, regardless of what map they play. Well, Copenhagen Flames, they're showing a little bit of the same themselves. They pick
Copenhagen Flames this time around, trying to aggress close quickly towards Banana. The flash comes out, and it completely blinds the Banana terrorists, and you'd expect that they've forced the enemies away as well. maNkz in apps is looking for a catch here, but it's Crucial finding a kill, and everyone on the side of Endpoint is starting to chip in right now, and not a lot of money behind the terrorist side, and even robiin finding the last kill of the round might just be a quick mow down towards the A bomb site. They are aggressing forward quickly, but not pouncing just yet. Flames through the smoke again finds no. I think he's got like 4 smoke kills so far.
Yeah.
It's pretty insane, but it is going to be the push towards the A bomb site coming in, and well, actually a player all the way towards CT right now, catching another one in CT off. That's Flames dead. They could rotate back, but look at this. Crucial is aggressing in apps, and maNkz around the corner finds a absolutely big and shut down this push, or will it be deadly and then some? Around the corner, it is going to be the spray whiffed, and that actually costs Big Pit, and actually misses the volley towards Big Pit, which is a big problem. robiin inside the smoke, and jabbi has to make this into 2 1v1s to have a chance of winning this one out. Yeah. But Surreal finds the kill nonetheless, and it is going to be Endpoint on 12.
Once again, post-plant positions for Copenhagen Flames not working in their favor, and Endpoint allowed to take a pretty... There's a doubling back towards A. The bomb is still dropped in their spawn. They're trying to make something happen. MiGHTYMAX playing around. The smoke's good for the first. That could be the second. He will do exactly that.
Here the steps running back towards the B bomb site is the question. He's actually going to crawl towards A and will find himself Surreal. The bomb is going to head towards the A bomb site, but this is Crucial. If he drops the bomb here in a very uncomfortable position, it could be absolutely detrimental to the win for Endpoint. He has to go absolutely big. A couple of seconds left. He spots the first, kills the second. The bomb is going to get themselves onto site, but it's going to be the spray down from AcilioN. Another Crucial kill coming in from him to get themselves going. A 2-on-2 situation ensues. It's going to be the retake, but it's going to be AcilioN who has to go for the ace clutch in a 1v2 situation, but Crucial finds the shot and gets the kill. Endpoint onto 14, and they're just 2 rounds away from taking the W.
And he struggled here. And Endpoint, they put a really good, strong performances, but robiin with the M4 will be dropped by Nodios. That's a really aggressive peek for him, and he's caught out with a flashbang on MiGHTYMAX. Already, they've picked up 1, but traded out back quickly down to a 4 versus 4. Flames are low HP. Copenhagen Flames, they've gone aggressive, and they've kind of made it work in their favor. The swing coming through, though. MiGHTYMAX could be good for 1, but it's good for none. nicoodoz blind, picks up the frag, and they're making it work despite the flashbangs.
Oh, yep, that's the site control gain. Crucial and Surreal, pretty much the best they can do is save their weapons and don't risk dropping them anymore, because you're not there.
Making all the RNG work in his favor, and sometimes I think you need that just to kind of push yourself over the line. Regardless, it is a 10th round on the board for Copenhagen to see things out.
This time around, AWP peeking in. Crucial finds the opening pick onto AcilioN. Big kill secured. Falls back. Let's go of Banana, but the man advantage gained for the CT side. Actually, Robin's going to regress towards the sandbags position. Nodios around the corner. Nodios is the top fragger for Copenhagen Flames right now, so he definitely is feeling it. Creeping besides the smoke. Finds Flames. Repositions himself, and Robin does manage to get the trade, but it's going to be a little bit longer, and he's just going to wait for the enemies to push into it. But there's a very deep flank coming out on the side. He's gonna get traded out though. Crucial gets himself a second of the round, but Surreal, a smoke kill again. What a surprise. They constantly get themselves the smoke kills on the side of Endpoint, and well, it is the smoke criminals favoring this retake right now. But jabbi, he's done it before. Can he get it done again? He finds a very big kill. The Molly moving towards the bomb, gets tapped. He's just playing with the timer a little bit. jabbi peeks out wide, spots MiGHTYMAX, who's going to run him down. MiGHTYMAX with the USP in hand finds the kill, has a kid, has the defuse. Endpoint on 15, and that is map point.
Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, it looks like
thanks to the utility of Copenhagen Flames right around the corner. This might just be a quicker bounce than they would have liked. The smoke comes in, and Robin gets taken down by AcilioN. The spray through the smoke again. It's Flame finding the kill in trade. My God, Endpoint are absolutely deadly with those smokes. I mean, at this point, you might as well just stop throwing down smokes. They find all the kills through it anyway. Nonetheless, it is going to be the retake coming out. 4v4, two pieces of flash utility. The flash is available for the terrorist side to try and hold on to the bomb side. They're going to reaggress, and a great guy. jabbi gets himself a double, but the trade is there. Crucial finds the AWP kill. However, it's all on Crucial. Copenhagen Flames to get a little bit closer. 11-15 is going to be the scoreline right now. And it will be forcing Endpoint onto... This is the Snow Sweet Snow Cup. OTs are definitely
it's
a thing
the bread and
that
butter
happens.
Of Snow Sweet Snow. It's just a common thing, but Crucial would go for the first, going to go for the second, doesn't pick it up into a no scope on towards AcilioN, manages to get one, picks up a third as well. He's gone absolutely huge. We asked for Crucial to wake up in the server. He's done exactly that. He's gone absolutely nuclear. maNkz good for one of his own, but it will only
have an HE in his hand. It's going to be tossed in. The jump comes out, and it's maNkz first and foremost in contact, but actually in the dirt they go, because it's Endpoint knocking some faces off, with Surreal getting himself a crucial double kill, and luckily there is the trade frag coming out. AcilioN making it doable right now, but there's a player towards short, two players towards market peek out, and AcilioN is keeping them occupied, but the bomb has not been planted just yet. If nicoodoz gets taken down, if Flames gets taken down, this is very doable to get a safe plant. If they know, they should know that both players are towards the market position, and they're actually going to try and rotate back towards the A bomb side right now. Bomb is gone, and it's going to be nicoodoz to hold them at bay. Even finds the kill onto Crucial, but the bomb is in the meantime being planted as we speak, and they're going to be playing for, of course, that perfect position. Robin now knows that he's up against a 1v1, so he's trying to find the head of nicoodoz quickly before he can rotate through, but nicoodoz, he jiggles around and dances around the pillar.
shots from on the pass, the ones that are doing the real damage, as Copenhagen Flames already started to feel the brunt, was jabbi blinded through the side plays, even crawling into underpass, and they're walking into a heavy stacked site. Around the corner is Surreal finding Nodios. Man advantage has been taken care of by Endpoint, and the fact they're going to go for a 4-on-4 take with jabbi on 16, AcilioN on 6. It is looking pretty problematic. Time is ticking down. 30 seconds left on the clock. All the utility in the world flying out, but Crucial with the AWP finds himself 2 kills and looking for the third, but it is going to be Surreal finding the last kill of the round, and Endpoint. They drop a smoke in towards front cars. Nice angle. He can just play below it. Avoids the flashbangs as well. And look at this crossfire. It's sublime. Surreal's good for one, but it will only be one. MiGHTYMAX knocking it down from Van, and he can play in around that smoke. He just needs to play time and wait for the rotation of his teammate. nicoodoz good for the first, will only be one. He spotted the last. And now the 2 versus 2 retake with Robin on low HP. This becomes slightly more problematic though for the CT side as he makes his way up towards short. It will clear this angle at any second as well, and the pressure is starting to mount on Endpoint on this retake.
Well, it is going to be the retake going in. Robiin finds himself the kill with that 6 HP. Now it's a 1-on-1. AcilioN first spray on the bomb is not going to get the connection, but he's going to go for the defuse. Nonetheless, is going to be...
They're starting to fall behind. Already a 3-round deficit is becoming to be a little bit questionable. Endpoint, they need to wake up in the server and really have a strong resurgence. nicoodoz good for the first, though, as he drops Crucial and the AWP out of commission. In a 4 versus 5 here, they're making it work in their favor. They made their way slowly for an ace split here. He wanted towards ramp and few through connector. Robiin will be tested and will flank from any second. Nodios good for 1. AcilioN good for 1 of his own. And just like that, MiGHTYMAX and Surreal, they're going to make the early call just to save.
Yep, Endpoint, this is looking very much like game number 1, which is not a plus point for them.
In favor of jabbi, so they're coming off the back of 2 losses. Of the last 2 on this map, it's not the best in terms of statistics-wise, and we're seeing why here. Copenhagen Flames.
Too great for the CTs, but Copenhagen Flames, they have plenty of money. There's a rush down towards the A-bomb site, and no one is checking Palace. A big fat gap in their defense. Crucial does manage to find a trade frag, but they're already on the site. He's trying to wall bang through the triple boxes, but they will be able to get the bomb plant in safely. And now the question is, Endpoint, are they going to go for the retake? It's going to be Robiin completely flashed, but not overwhelmed because they do have that secondary AWP to cover his back. It is going to be Robiin creeping past the smoke and getting towards CT, finding AcilioN thanks to the teammates flash, but it is going to be the trade coming out quickly by jabbi. However, MiGHTYMAX with the AWP in hand, he will get a little bit overzealous against nicoodoz, and nicoodoz is holding strong. It's all on Crucial in a 1v2 situation. Misses the shot onto nicoodoz crossing by, and it is going to be the full Brazilian scoreline secured for Copenhagen Flames. 7-1 Brazil coming up and end.
Not the best buy at all. They make their way in towards B-Apps, and MiGHTYMAX heard 1, a nice shot for 2. As he shuts down the AcilioN and jabbi, he's made it work in his favor.
There's a smoke right behind, in front of him, and he wants to push through, but MiGHTYMAX, of course, with that deadly deagle on the other side, will get taken down quickly. There's still 2 bomb site defenders towards the B bomb site. maNkz is tagged up thanks to the scout, but nicoodoz finds Robiin, and it's Flames in a 1 versus 3, 1 versus 2 situation to defend the bomb. They lost the player on the side of Copenhagen Flames, who it seems DC'd from the server. But that is, I assume, a player that already got taken down because the situation unfolds. The bomb is dropped in control of Endpoint, and all of a sudden, it's looking like Endpoint will be able to double their score to a 2-7 scoreline. And, well, that's at least a big plus for the UK side here. The AWP from nicoodoz is completely stuck. Still finds Crucial, though. Yeah. Somehow manages to jump up, get the crucial shot, and teams in the Snow Sweet Snow second iteration. And now there's going to be the pounce towards that A bomb side. Nodios finds the opening pick onto flameZ, who gets taken down first. They are not immediately pouncing behind it, though. They're playing a little bit more reserved. They're still MiGHTYMAX towards the B bomb site. The cross comes out, but the flick missed by Crucial, and that's an absolutely deadly mistake. maNkz gets tagged down. The HE flies in, will find the kill onto maNkz and drop jabbi down below as well. But
if they don't wake up in the server, it's going to be over in a matter of seconds.
I mean, they have the weapon
to work in their favor. Busto in towards Armors. The shock rattles off, and Robiin opens things up finally, picking up the aggression, but jabbi into his window drops flames, and he's had a rough start, and it's made it even worse. It's now brought back to a 4 versus 4 in Copenhagen Flames. They're in behind the CT side, and now they have to be wary of the flank.
Yeah, this is the problem. Robiin and Surreal have 4 angles that they have to contest with, and it's going to be maNkz finding Robiin. Surreal gets a trade frag, but Surreal is stuck towards CT, and of course, as you can see, there's still a player in jungle right around the corner. No one can get jungle control for the CT side. A player in Crucial is on that short position, finds the op shot onto AcilioN. The bomb is actually needed to be recovered here. Will be picked up by nicoodoz, but there's a player towards CT. He got completely blinded. He finds Surreal, spots the second player as well, but that's going to be jabbi with the headshot. Shuts down MiGHTYMAX and Crucial. He's had a 1v2 clutch before. Can he get it done again? He needs to go big. Yeah. Aki is in trouble right now the further he moves up, and he's going to get shot from behind. Oh no, the AWP is going to get dropped.
So to see them fall at such, well, every landmark by us being brilliant performance, and from, in particular, nicoodoz, who is dropped there by Surreal. Good for the first. Flames one on his own on towards jabbi. They've made this work in their favor. With nicoodoz out of the situation, the man has been firing all cylinders. Maybe this could be the round in which they turn in their favor. Surreal spots Nodios in towards ramp as well and fall off and goes for a more aggressive angle. maNkz doubling up as well as he picks up his second. And we said, I don't know.
I mean, the round is pretty much all said and done already. AcilioN towards mid, misses the shot, and the question is how much can they wound their opponents? Okay, Nodios finds himself MiGHTYMAX, but there's the player right behind him, and this is why a little bit of aggression goes a long way, because it doesn't...
But past that, it becomes problematic. Surreal spots one in towards apps as well. He's going to go for the aggressive peek, and he'll pick up the frag as well. They're making it work in his favor as AcilioN drops one. The uncharacteristic miss there from Crucial. Punishing left, right, and center, and it's all onto one man. Surreal finishes things off, and in a matter of seconds.
A lot closer than we initially would have expected after being, 7-1 behind.
Yeah.
There's going to be the push going forward. Surreal again finds the opening pick around the corner. Flames, AUG in hand. He gets a kill. Peeks out wide, a little bit too wide. Nodios gets the trade. But it's still man advantage gained. robiin sprayed through the smoke by AcilioN, but it's a 2-on-3 situation. However, nicoodoz is still in the serve. He's going to peek into Surreal, and again, Surreal absolutely finding all the crucial kills. It's AcilioN being taken down by exactly Crucial as the last. They do have a smoke and a kit, so the retake definitely is very viable here. They're already going to re-aggress towards the CT position. Unfortunate that they don't have an extra flash on the CT side, but they are going to take that jungle control. nicoodoz gets taken and overwhelmed by Crucial. There's going to be the jump going up. AcilioN in Palace as well on that big flank. This could surprise the terrorists completely if AcilioN goes absolutely big. They're already defusing the bomb. They're sticking the plan. Defuse. Is it going to be successful? It is going to be Copenhagen Flames. They got it. And again, they're going to abandon the A bomb site and go for the retake on the CT. And this time around, they don't have a kit though, which is oh, they do have one on the AcilioN, sorry. On the Copenhagen Flames side, there's going to be the push going forward, but it's a two-man advantage now for the Flames. And the retake is going to be a little bit problematic for Endpoint to deal with. Surreal. He's got 18 kills so far, but he gets immediately dinked around the corner. However, it's all orange all day. They shut down 3 quick kills from 3 different angles. Flames, this is his time to step up. He already got himself 2, makes that 3, and he's now in a 2 versus 1 situation. Can nicoodoz go big? He finds himself Flames 1v1 up against the last man standing. Doesn't have the kit on him, though. He needs to recover it, and the bomb is ticking too far down. The round is over. It's going to be Endpoint securing the round, and of course it was an absolute beast performance there from Flames to defend the bomb site. Well, let's see if they can get it done here. The molly burning through connector, but it's nicoodoz going big with a double, gets himself back inside connector, stays alive. Dude gets away with absolute first-degree murder, and he manages to escape as well. It is absolutely problematic. AcilioN down below. He does have the deagle in hand. The flash from his teammate comes out. He's going to peek wide, drops the bomb, gets the bomb control. It is going to be Crucial finding nicoodoz, but tagged down to 2 HP, jumping out of apps. It is Palace. It's going to be Surreal. Gets himself onto the side, but the bomb is in hands of Copenhagen Flames, and Surreal together with Crucial need to absolutely find everything right now, but the problem is so many targets to deal with, and it's Surreal alone. Galil, but that does mean that the push from the flank is going to come in, and he's standing out in the open. Is this going to be the catch coming up? It is going to be jabbi with the headshot. Boom! And we're back on Copenhagen Flames' side after a gorgeous double kill from nicoodoz towards mid.
Of course, that man goes huge once again. He's up to 16 frags in the server. He's been looking absolutely brilliant, and it's Copenhagen Flames who
bomb site defense that has to go absolutely nuts here to keep these terrorists at bay. The rotation is far away. It's going to be nicoodoz with the op, misses the shot. MiGHTYMAX finds AcilioN, and nicoodoz is dead as well. jabbi on the back of the site, sprays through, finds Surreal, but the trade frag is there. Crucial shuts him down, and immediately you see the rest of Copenhagen Flames beelining away, saving their weaponry into the next. And Endpoint
Flames economy, they can gift themselves relatively free rounds. The problem is we've already seen Copenhagen Flames pull off an eco with that lovely spray down early.
HP. Oof, that's deadly. nicoodoz actually has another HE, and that one is the money shot. Mighty Mid is not really being locked down that well, so they definitely have an opening here. Rotations are pretty far away. Nodios, long range, does manage to get one, but gets traded out, and jabbi, someone needs to check the corner. He drops the bomb. It drops down towards site. Unfortunately, if it was on plat, it would have been a lot better, but luckily there's AcilioN to get the trade frag onto Surreal, and it's now AcilioN as flameZ in a 1 versus 3 situation. Time is not his ally right now. He even gets spotted out, and it's going to be AcilioN finding them.
He's looking more along the same lines. AcilioN makes his way out towards stairs. Swing coming through, nice flash, spots one in towards Palace, but Surreal's good for 2. He's on the big flank. He's picked up frags. Now Nodios good for 1 in the trade. Brings you back to a 4 versus 3, but with low HP and low money, we might see an early save call be made, and we will see exactly that. It's Endpoint, may I say, who pick up.
Games down. Everyone in the team has to step up.
Agreed.
And yeah, this is a problematic situation still for one player is in that direction, and someone should be looking right towards him. They're going to peek at him from connector, and flameZ with the crisp, clean headshot coming forward. There's going to be maNkz up on plat, but what a flick from nicoodoz. He shuts down MiGHTYMAX pretty solidly, and for some reason, robiin had absolutely no idea that he was still towards the triple box position. It's crucial in a 1v3 situation. He can't find the headshots. He can't find the kill. He's playing he's holding the flank, where AcilioN is pushing the flank right now, quickly rushing forward, but he doesn't expect robiin around the corner because they are trying to push in towards that B bomb side. But in the meantime, towards connected, Surreal, he can even reposition and call the move towards A because nothing has been thrown out yet. Copenhagen Flames getting aggressive in this round, but luckily there's maNkz with the kill to take down Surreal, making it a 4-on-4 situation going forward. But of course, as you said, the deagle has been upgraded towards a free AK for robiin, and that's pretty deadly here. maNkz versus robiin. This is a very big fight, and it's going to be robiin with the headshot onto maNkz. Towards ladder room is going to be flameZ spotting his opponent out, and they now know a player is in jungle. That's information for the Endpoint site. But nicoodoz, he's had some big flicks. Can he get the job done? Surreal, it's crucial, pushing towards the site, finds the kill onto nicoodoz. Bomb's going to go down, and the save called by Copenhagen Flames. Endpoint, they live to fight another day.
Yeah, just about double digits, and maybe off the back of this can make momentum work in their favor. Their problem, as I mentioned earlier, has been consecutive rounds. A nice little double spray down as well from flameZ to finish things off.
That's what I'm fearing the most. If nicoodoz starts popping some heads, this could be all said and done. A quick mid aggression coming out. They're blinded. All of them are blinded, but flameZ is more blinded than his opponents. Gets taken down. jabbi finds himself too. The op shot from Crucial finds Nodios in the back though, and they're going to fall back. It's a 2-for-1 trade. Surreal in underpass coming forward, but look at this robiin. maNkz, he didn't spot his elbow. maNkz is up on plateau. This is dangerous. AcilioN gets taken down by robiin, but robiin gets a double kill, and Surreal chimes in as well. It's all on to nicoodoz with the AWP to keep it alive, and it's going to be 13 rounds for Endpoint. This is absolutely a nail biter and then some between Copenhagen Flames and Endpoint.
Just staying alive by the
troublesome for Copenhagen Flames.
It's the absolute least. But I mean, a 13th on the board.
Utility flying out. Nodios, nice smoke to give a little bit of a gap on site so he can cross in. There's going to be the double peek. maNkz finds himself the kill onto MiGHTYMAX, but it's Surreal and flameZ to trade 2 frags out. nicoodoz, however, gets a double with the AWP. And do they expect the player? Sneaky beaky. Nodios peeking wide. Boom! Drops the bomb. And it's all on to Crucial. 1 versus 3 AWP in hand. But it's problematic. He finds the first up top. It's going to be nicoodoz. But he finds himself the second. But nicoodoz, he finds the last kill.